Hello guys. So yeah, welcome to another video after a long time. And I'm first of all I'm really sorry that there is like no part 2 of my previous video, even though there was supposed to be one, I believe. I just never did it again. I mean the questions that I was supposed to do later. I was supposed to anyways, so today I am solving Cambridge Pure Maths paper 3, variant 1, October 2019. Basically, today I had a P3 mock, and this was the paper that I got in the mock. Even though I just checked that the vector question was different in the mock, so I don't know why. Maybe it's a plane related question here or something. I don't know. And did I study the chapters that like I wasn't able to solve the questions from? No. And like, or did I solve this paper one time before uploading, doing this again here? No. So basically I just came home, not just came home, I came home, and after the mock I haven't done any studying after that. And so like now it's night, so I sat to study and thought of making a video trying to solve this question paper. So, and I have just like the mark scheme open in front of me, like you guys can see it, but yeah, I have it open in front of me, and I will try to solve the questions that I was not able to solve. I will able to do the questions that I think I was able to solve. So like, let me just clarify the categories of questions. Like, first of all, there are questions that I was able to solve, I believe, but I'm not sure if they were correct or not, since like I haven't received the mock paper back. Like the mock was just today. I don't know if they were correct or not, so I'm gonna find out now while trying to solve this one. Then there are like questions which were easy and doable, but I was not able to solve them because it's been a while since I practiced those type of maths. Then the third type of question is like, I haven't studied the chapter yet, so I don't know if they are hard or not. I haven't studied the chapter yet, so I wouldn't be able to solve them anyways. And the fourth type of question is, and there's only one that I don't know if I have studied or not, and I'm not sure if they're hard or not. Like, I just don't know about that question at all. So yeah, like I think I believe I think I believe I studied the chapter, but maybe I didn't solve much questions, so I like barely remembered them. Okay, wait. Let me like also like open the MF19 so that I don't have any problem with me. Okay, so I have the MF19 in front of me. Let me just open another version, like the clearer one. Oh yeah, MF19 is okay. Sorry for the sorry for the noises. I was opening a file. So basically, I guess any student watching this video should know what MF19 is by now. So it's basically a list of formula tables. By the way, as you guys can see, this is MF9. So basically, it's like an old version of the formula sheet, but currently MF19 is used, not MF9. Okay. So yeah, I think obviously those who are watching this are A2 students, so you guys probably have given your AS, so you guys know what MF19 is and like what type of formulas are given there. Anyway, so let's just start. Okay, this like first of all bank pledge. Okay, so yeah, also I'm not going to explain every question that I solve. I'm going to explain some or do some like talking and all, but yeah, so explaining them takes a lot of time, and I really don't want to be this. Like, I'm a student and not a teacher, so my job is not teaching, my job is learning. Okay, so I think I believe I was able to solve it. I mean, I do remember solving it, but I'm not sure if the answer was correct or not. So I'm gonna do it again and let's see if my answer was actually correct or not. Let's find out. Yeah. Okay, guys, wait. Yeah. Yeah, I just missed something. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so what I missed was like there was a lawn right here. So I mean, I didn't miss that in the test. I just missed it right now. So it can happen. Okay. So we are told to express y in terms of x. Okay, express y in terms of x. So what can we do? We can do this. Can we? Like I know it's weird that I am getting stuck, but I'm not getting stuck. But I'm just trying to make sure that I do it properly. Okay, so um I believe I did this in the test, but I don't think so. This is the correct way because we are told to express y in terms of x, okay, not x in terms of y. So we were told. So I think wait, this isn't this wait, this isn't the working that should be done. I believe I made a mistake in the test. I think I made a mistake in the test. I don't know what I did. Like I'm pretty sure I remember I did this line. I think I did. I think I did give this. I mean not this. I think I did give this as my final answer, which isn't the correct thing. So like the final answer equal to the maximum is 1 by 2 ln e x minus 1, and this is not what I give as my final answer in the test. Okay, so let's how do we solve it actually? Okay, and yeah, by the way, if you didn't understand this, it's basically 1. Anything to the power 0 is 1, even if it's exponential. Exponential of 0 is 1. So what I did was basically these and these are like the same thing that I did. I think we are supposed to make y the subject, so why isn't it y is equals to x by 2? Okay, I just found my mistake, which I believe a lot of you genius already did. So like it took me a bit long. I mean, yeah, I asked GPT. So my grave mistake here, I believe. I mean, I don't believe. I mean, I know it. Okay. Sorry. Is here. The thing is, e to the power a minus b is not equal to e to the power a minus b. It's not a division. Okay, like it's subtraction. So the powers won't be subtracted. If it was division, then this would be valid. Okay, so it was easy, but see, mistakes happen. Okay, and I do a lot of silly mistakes in maths. So what we actually need to do is take a loan, and it would be ex minus 1. We don't need to write e to the power 0, we can just write 1. So what our actual answer will be 1 by 2 ln ex minus 1, and this is like the correct answer. So yeah, this is the answer. So how much mark will I get in the test? I believe my approach was like, I mean, the 3 marks allocated are like, first of all, we need to state we need to state this line, 1 mark. We need to make y the subject 2 marks, and then we need to obtain the answer, which is this mark. I think I should receive 2 marks. Okay, that's just like justificable according to the mark scheme. So let me just write here, and let's see if my predictions, or like if I get it right when I get my check test paper back. Okay. So I believe I'll spend a lot of time in this easy question. Let's go. Okay, solve the inequality 4x minus blah blah blah, and okay, I checked the mark scheme. I made a mistake. First, I will do it how I did it in the test, and let's see where did I make a mistake. Okay. So what I did is actually, I think we can only, as far as I remember, I think we can only stick minus in one side, and I mean we can like either take, let's say, this positive and the get a value of x, and then we can take this as negative and then get a value of x. We can also do it in the same thing here by keeping it positive both times. So I don't know where did I make a mistake. I mean, my critical values are actually correct. Okay, let me just quickly do it. Okay guys, so I just figured out what my mistake was. The thing is, it's been a while since I did the inequality chapter, and what I found out is that it's like a method that I remember doing before, but it's been a while, so I didn't remember that existed. Okay, so the reason, first of all, let me just show you what I did. Okay, I did this, and the thing is, as you can see, I don't know, like, will the values be in like this, or yeah, or will it be like this? I mean, which value to take, the upper part or like the lower part? I was not able to understand it, and that should not happen in an exam. Okay, because the thing is, there was no this thing, so I didn't understand, like, will it be greater than 0 or less than 0? I need that to understand. So one thing is like this. So hopefully you can answer. So I know that I need to take value which is greater than 0. Wait. Yeah, I think I messed it up again. So yeah, not this. If that's why, I don't know. So basically, currently I think there are like 2 ways that I know there are more ways and more proper ways, but I think, currently the thing I can understand it, I need to practice chapters again, otherwise I won't be able to solve it properly. We can do this, right? We can definitely do this. Like, if you like solve the equation and all, you will get this eventually. I'm not gonna show how to come to this. I think you guys can work it out. Like, you guys are pretty smart to work it out. Like, just square the both sides and you will get this eventually. It's also accepted. Okay, it's in the mark scheme, like as an optional method. So yeah, wait, why did I erase it? So this tells us that it will be less than 0. Okay, another way is, man, um sorry, I'm a bit tired, so yeah. And basically like doing this. This is 6, by the way. So we took a value that's less than minus 7 by 2. We took a value that's in between these two values, and we took a value that's greater than minus 1 by 6. Then what we do is that we take any values less than minus 7 by 2. Then we put it in this equation and check like if the if the inequality is like working out or not. If this value is actually greater than this value. And if you do that, you will find out that that's not the case for this one, that's not the case for this one, that's the only case for this one. So this inequality is only true when the values are in between. So that's how we know that this is the correct answer. Yeah, this is actually the correct answer. I actually need to check inequalities again, practice it again. Okay, and I have secured, I believe, how many marks? 3 marks. Yeah, let's go to the next question. Okay, now this is a question that I don't think so I was able to solve like properly. I think I did get some marks, but maybe I wasn't able to get to the correct answer. So let's see. The parameter equations of a curve for this is this. So the dy by dx is equal to this. Okay, so I think let's just try to do it and let's see. So basically x is this, dx and dt will be 2 plus if we integrate sine, then we get cos. Positive cos, I think it will be 2 cos 2t y ln 1 minus cos 2t dy by dt, I believe should be 1 by 1 minus cos 2t, as y is equals to, as if we differentiate ln x, so it becomes 1 by x. So I think this should be it. Okay, will it be it actually? I don't no, I made a mistake. Basically it will be 2 sine 2t. I corrected it right now. I made a mistake in the test. In the test I wrote 1 by 1 minus cos 2t, because I looked at the formula and the formula goes like this: ln x is equals to 1 by x. And I did know this, but I didn't remember at the point is that this 1 is not like a constant value, that doesn't matter what's after ln. 1 will be like up there, and down it will be like whatever comes after ln, like denominator in like the denominator. So yeah, what actually happens is you actually differentiate it. If we differentiate x, we get 1, and then we write x. So if we differentiate 1 minus cos 2t, it comes okay, if we just differentiate cos 2t, so that comes like negative 2 sine 2t. So negative becomes positive since it is multiplied when it comes to sin 2t. Okay, so this is it. Now what do we need, what do we need? Dy by dx, right? So we do this. We keep dy by dt as it is, and then we just invert dx by dt. So what is dy by dt again? 2 sine 2t 1 minus cos 2t times, sorry, it doesn't look like a t at all. Maybe now it does. 1, yeah, this is actually it. So what did come? 2 sine 2t, we multiply 2 plus 2 cos 2t minus 2 cos 2t minus plus minus minus 2 cos square 2t. Yeah, so it should be 2 sine 2t. Then it gets crossed out, like, so 2 minus 2 cos square 2t. And wait a minute. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. So big cosec, we are told to find cosec 2t, right? So cosec 2t is basically 1 by sine 2t. So can we do it? Um if we take 2 common, are we left with sine t, and then 2 common, 1 minus cos square 2t. I mean, how do we get to cosec 2t here from here? Like, now I'm stuck. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so after a lot of research, I found out that here I made a mistake here. It will actually be sine 2t. The 2 inside the sign is not taken as common. Okay, so I also found out that this is actually a harder approach. It can be done in a smart way to reduce, like, to increase the efficiency. But I feel like this is like the simple way and what I would normally do. So let's try to solve it using this way, and let's see if we can go there. If not, then I'm changing my approach. I will start from here. So we take 2 common, and it's 2 1 minus cos square 2t. So sine 2t 1 minus cos square 2t. Then we need cosec, so which is like 1 by sine 2t, right? So should we do, like, 1 plus cos, this is sine 2t actually, so we can do that. Wait, sine 2x is actually let's do it. 2 sine, wait, yeah, 2 sine t cos t cos square 2t. Should it be like cos square t minus sine square t? Okay, let me just check. Okay, so I just found out after a bit of research, man, that I did a really silly thing. I mean, it's correct. Okay, so far it's correct. I was just overcomplicating things. We can write easily write this as sine 2t. We all know the formula sine square x plus cos square x is equals to 1. I mean, we are usually given the formula as theta, not x. Yeah, but I just wrote that as x. So this is easily sine square 2t, which is and cosec is 1 by sine, so it's easily cosec 2t. Shown. I just spent like a lot of time being just a 5 marks question. And 5 marks is not just, but yeah, I spent a lot of more time than I should have. And I mean, this also falls under one of the not so hard question. I just don't know, Brian. I feel really ashamed right now. Oh, I guess my brain isn't working. I mean, how can I do that? Okay, so this question, as I said, this is like there's only one question which I'm not sure if I did or not, and yeah, so like I'm not sure if I have did anything like this before. I mean, I think I have done definitely, but I just can't remember. So this is like a 3-part question, and as you can see, the total marks is 6, 7. Sorry, yes, so 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, 8 marks question. Obviously, the second part, which carries 6 marks, is like the main part. So let's see. What I must show that n and t satisfy the differential equation. This. Okay, so dn by dt should be k e 0 n. I think you know what, I'm actually not going to do it because first I need to understand like from which chapter this is from, and to understand the concept and all. So I'm really sorry like if you guys are here specifically for this question, because like maybe if you're facing in trouble solving that, like if you need if I find any YouTube videos solving this question or like solving this paper specifically, I will give the link. Or if in future I ever solve this question, then I will just make a separate short video and like upload it, and like we'll give the link in the pin description. I mean, what I'm saying in the pinned comment. Okay, the link will be in the pinned comment if I like solve it, which I actually plan to do, but like not right now, maybe a few days later. So let's move on to the next question. So we are here told that the curve has the equation this, and the stationary point when x is equals to p, show that p satisfies the equation this. Very expectedly, we know that. Okay, so what I did in the test, what I did actually dy by dx, I differentiated y, and at the stationary point dy by dx is equals to 0. So I did that equation is equals to 0 because I thought, whatever value of x I will get will be the value of p, because as stated in the question, x is equals to p. I mean, I guess we don't need to worry about x is equals to p here. I mean, I'm not sure in the first part. I mean, we just, I guess like, yeah, so sorry. Basically, let's say, I don't know what I was saying. So yeah, I just did that and tried to like come to equation of x equals to something, and maybe, yeah, I just don't know what I did. Yeah, I actually did that, but I don't think that's like the correct approach. Let's see how to do this. Yeah, so basically we actually need to do dy by dx. So let's try doing dy by dx. If we take u is equals to x squared minus 2x u prime would be my negative 2 minus 2. I'm not sure if my differentiation is still correct, but I will see later. Ln x minus 1, and v prime should x, if x is differentiated is 1 and minus 1 is like, I mean, that's not counted since it's 0, so it will be 1 by, yeah, this should be it. So if you do the differentiation dy dx uv, with y I'm doing division, it will be multiplication. And by the way, this formula is given in the MF19, I mean the formula sheet, so you can just watch it. Okay, so I just realized something. I will tell you about it later. It's like a fun fact. Okay, according to the mark scheme, actually, we can really do much from here. So like, yeah, they give dy by dx as this. Which is like the same as the previous line, is just more a simplified version, you might say. And according to the mark scheme, yeah, at stationary point dy by dx is equals to 0. So I'm just writing STP. Okay, by the way, and if you guys don't write STP in your test or like the actual exam, okay, I'm just writing here to save time, but STP is not accepted as the abbreviation of stationary point. Stationary point dy by dx is actually 0. So minus 2 e minus 2x ln x minus 1 e to the power minus 2x x minus 1. This should be 0, right? Should we like take LCM x minus 1 multiplying x minus 1 with and we also need to make the x the subject. I think we can do that. We can take x minus 1. So let's multiply this with this. So what should it be? 2 minus 2 e minus 2 x ln x minus 1 whole square. Then should it be like this? I'm not sure if that's the correct thing to do. Okay, we're running out of space actually. Okay. Okay, so after a lot of research, I think I won't be able to solve this question right now. I don't think I really don't think it's a good idea solving a mock question before you get the check paper. So I'm just gonna do some of the questions that I think I can do right now, and the questions that I am not solving right now, I will actually try to solve it in part 2 of this video, which will come hopefully within this month. Okay, so it was actually a bit tricky. Like, I mean, this is 2 mark and you might think this is easy. Let's do it. So we are given this, so which is actually 1 by tan x. We know that. So tan x is sin x by cos x, so it should be cos x by sin x. Basically y, yeah. So dy by, what should dy by dx be, guys? Come on. Let's see. Wait, why am I writing u prime as cos x? If u is cos x, u prime is negative sin x. V is equals to sin x. So dy dx u v sin x. Wait. It should be negative. What is this? My negative sine squared x plus cos squared x by sine square x. We need negative cos x squared, so we need 1 by sine square x. Okay, we can actually do this, negative 1. No, it's not making sense. I mean, if it was negative sine squared x minus, negative minus sine squared x minus cos squared x, then we could have done like negative 1 by sine squared x. That would have done it. So, like, did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? No, I didn't. I don't think so I did. Let me just ask AI. Okay, guys, I found the mistake. V prime will actually be only cos x. So yeah, cos x. So this is actually negative cos square x. So we can just directly write it as a negative 1, like, or you can just take negative 1 common, write sine squared x plus cos squared x and show it as negative 1. But it's just only 2 marks. Why do so much work? I mean, I think I have already done more work than needed. And so this is negative cos x square x. I can believe like they give like a similar type of question, like two similar type of questions same paper. I mean, I think like cosec 2. I mean, this question had cosec 2 theta and 2t, and this one had negative cos square x, cos square x. I think yeah, they're like kind of similar. Okay, so we now need to integrate this. How many questions are left again? By the way, this question, I don't know why, was not in our mock. It was a different vector question. Okay, this due to the plain question, but so I will. The thing is, okay. By the way, if you don't know, plain is out of the syllabus, but this is not out of the syllabus. Let me just take the paper. Okay, so this is like the partial fraction. Another integration, and this is this. Yeah, I was actually able to do this one. I'm not exactly sure of this one. This is like a complex number questions, and I haven't started complex number yet. You know what? I will actually leave some questions for part 2 because like I'm really tired and I can bring myself to research like or how to do it. So I'm just gonna maybe do some questions which I think I can like do right here right now. Okay, so I was not able to do 5. 6 is this. I'm actually gonna do this one in part 2. Let's try to do this one, this vector. I don't know what the two lines another have an equations. R is this and R is this. Okay, at point of intersection, wait, do the like, let me just try to do it. I'm not sure if it's like out of syllabus or not. Maybe it isn't. So for L, R is actually 1, 2, 3 plus lambda 1 minus 2, 3. Oh man, wait, I think I need to reduce the size of it. Yeah. And for M, R is actually 2, 1, 2 plus mu 2 minus 1, 1. Okay, so what do we need to find the value of? We need to find the value of A. Oh, wait, it's actually not 1. Sorry, it's actually A. Let me check the others. Yeah, this is 1. Okay, if they do intersect, I think I have an idea. I mean, like, should we do like x equals to x, y is equals to y, and z is equals to z? Well, I think we need to find the value of lambda and mu first, and then do some shit. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Let's just do it. Okay, let's just change the form. So I think at point of intersection they will be like equal. So maybe a plus lambda will be 2 plus 2 mu. 2 minus 2 lambda will actually be 1 minus mu. Z will be, okay, wait, we do not write Z. Okay, so let's just, I think we can find the value of lambda and mu is okay, let's just say it. Okay, let's make the lambda the subject. So 2 plus 2 mu minus a, negative 2 mu is equals to 1 minus mu negative 2. So wait, no wait, 1 minus 2 is negative 1 minus mu. Sorry if that looks like u. So 2 lambda is actually 1 plus mu. Lambda is equals to 1 plus mu by 2. Okay, so I think we find the value of lambda and mu from these two, and then we put the value here and find the value of a. So I think for that we need to make a the subject here. So I think I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to make the a the subject. Okay, by the way guys, if you have solved any new question paper, I think you will see that that is with actually barcodes, and do not write on this margin thing. Like, that's actually how the actual questions are. Like, I mean, obviously you guys know, like, you guys have given O levels and A's, right? But one thing, I don't know if everyone have noticed this. So like there is this thing, like a thing like this. So my belief is that during scanning, only things inside these lesser lines, okay, maybe they are not proper. Anyways, you guys understand. So only things inside, I mean only the page, I mean that's inside this for whatever L is scanned. So but while writing, keep in mind that don't write anything goes beyond this line. Okay, so let's say this is a proper line. Okay, I know this is not part of it, but I think you guys should know. So let's say if this is straight line, don't write anything beside it. I mean, beyond it, because it will not get scanned most probably. So why take the risk? Don't take it. And I'm pretty sure I'm right. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I think I'm gonna make lambda the subject again. Okay, so it should be 2 minus 3 is basically -1. So -1 plus mu by 3. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna equate this. I mean, obviously. Yeah, so ignore my handwriting. That's not the issue right here, right? So we have 3 plus 3 mu, -2 plus 2 mu. So 3 mu minus 2 mu is actually mu, and -2 minus 3 is actually -5. So is mu -5? It is guys, it is. According to the mark scheme. So we can find the value of lambda, which is between 1 minus 5 by 2, which is -4 by 2 is actually -2. Or -2, whatever. So we have the value of lambda and mu. So we can easily find the value of A. Right? So 2 plus, I'm just is calculator, no need to do it in head. Even if it looks easy, -6. So this is the correct answer according to the mark scheme. And I'm not gonna do number 2 because that's like, we all know, I mean, plane is not in the syllabus, right guys? Okay, plane is not in the syllabus anymore. And by the way, I'm actually not sure that if you write anything like beyond this line, if I'm not sure if it will get like accepted or not. I mean, I think they should accept it, but I'm not sure actually. Okay, guys. So like, if you ever feel like you guys need more space, like you all know, like there's an additional page, so you can use that, or like you could just write the same thing, maybe like here. Even though it looks weird. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, try to use as much like the space as efficiently as possible during the actual exam, because I'm a victim. So yeah, so we did number 7. Let's do some more. I mean, partial fraction, I think it's not that hard. I mean, I actually forgot how to do partial fractions. Partial fraction is not that hard. So yeah. Oh damn, I remember I learned partial fractions properly. I forgot. How can I forget it? So there is like some formulas for partial fraction, not in the MF19, but I actually don't remember how the formulas work. I need to revisit the chapter, but man. So there are things like, A by something, B by something, C by something. Actually, I actually mastered partial fraction. I just didn't remember. It's been ages. Okay, so I will do this in part 2 because it's easy. Okay, it's easy. I just need to remember how to do it. We need to integrate this, right? Okay, it said hence. Okay, so if it says hence and you were not able to do the first one, so I don't think so is worth trying to do the second one. Like in the questions where it says hence, do it, because it's actually connected to the first part. So even if you're like able to do it, maybe you will do 10 marks worth of working only for 5 marks. Because you were actually supposed to do some working here. I mean, here. I'm not here. Here. Okay, I was able to do it, and it was actually a bit tricky. It was actually a bit tricky. I will explain how, and hopefully I'm right. So basically it goes like this. We are first expanding this so that this is equals to this minus this, right? So what do we do? Formula, obviously. So in the front there is a formula given: cos A plus minus B, cos A cos B, so if you're a major candidate, you should be familiar with this formula by now. I mean, at least you should have at least done it once. So basically, if anything like this is given, you will need to do this, and it actually has harder level questions. This is like the basic level of this question of this chapter. It gets a lot complicated sometimes. I mean, trigonometry is actually a really hard chapter. If you have done like the solve the question of the books and like question paper, is actually, I feel like I haven't done a complex number yet, but I feel like among any chapters I've done it, it's the hardest. So what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to do this. Cos 2x cos x. As there's a plus, we will use minus. Sin 2x sin x. Right. What are we gonna do? We need to eliminate the sign. I mean sin, which sin. So I think I should leave cos 2x as it is. Maybe cos 2x. I don't think so. I should expand it, or should I? I think I should expand it. Yeah, I think I should. So cos 2x actually has 3 different formulas. The one I'm going to use here is the one without sign. So 2 cos square, wait, not 2x, 2 cos square x minus 1 times cos x minus sin 2x. There is only one formula. I mean, one identity or whatever. So this actually, if you like expand sin 2x, and I'm gonna multiply it with sin x, just to be clear. So what are we getting? Okay, wait, this will be actually an equal sign. So we are getting 2 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 sin square x minus 2 cos x sin x. Okay, what are we supposed to show? We need to show cos 3x is equals to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos. It's actually a bit tricky, honestly. So we have signs. We still have signs. So let's just eliminate the signs, since I mean we need to eventually eliminate all the sins. Sin square x. Oof, it's a bit tough, right? How do I eliminate the sign again? I was able to solve it in the test, but I just can't remember how did I eliminate the sign from here. How did I eliminate the sign again? Okay, we will see. Let's just. Okay, I think I made a mistake somewhere. I just can't figure out where. I just can't figure out where. Okay, I think I know where did I make a mistake. Okay, wait, let me just show. So just in case, I don't know why I'm making this silly mistakes right now, even though I didn't make it in an exam. Yeah, this is actually a mistake. I'm actually multiplying this with this. So there won't be two twos. Yes. Sounded weird, sorry. So actually 2 sine square x cos x. It will be negative 2 sine square x is actually 1 minus cos square x, and cos x. So 2 cos cube is minus 2 plus 2 cos square x. Nope. This shouldn't how it go. And this isn't how it should go. I am not sure if this is like still the correct approach, but let's see. Okay, so yeah. So we do have 4 cos cube x. Wait, why don't we have anything? Wait. So we do have minus 3 cos x. We're still missing something, right? We have 4 cos cube x, we have minus 3 cos x, we need cos 3x. Where is cos 3x? Yeah, that's the trick. There is no cos 3x. You don't need to cos 3x. I also got confused in the exam. This is our final answer. We're supposed to show that cos 3x is equals to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. And if you guys notice, 2x plus x is actually 3x. So it's actually... So cos... Okay, I know it sounds ridiculous. Maybe it's not mathematically correct. And I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong. But that's just what I figured out. Like 2 cos 2x plus x is actually cos 3x. So, and we have expanded cos 2x plus x, and we got 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. So it is equal to cos. I mean, the thing is, we are not told to show is equal to. We are told to show is identical. So I think it is identical. Yes, I think it is identical. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, and also please explain why am I wrong. But at this point, I feel like this is the correct approach. Okay, I mean, wait, why did I write answer? Okay, so we are told to solve from it 0 to pi, right? So 4 cos cube x. And solve the equation cos 3x plus 3 cos x cos 3x. I think 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. And that's what cos 3x is, isn't it? Plus 3 cos x plus 1 is equals to 0. So it will be cancel out. 4 cos cube x plus 1 is equals to 0. 4 cos cube x is equals to minus 1 or negative 1. So cos cube x is equals to negative 1 by 4. So I don't know, like, what should we do? Cos x is equals to cube root of negative 1 by 4, and then we do cos inverse of that, or what? I mean, what do we do? Let me. I think I tried that approach in the exam, but it didn't work out. Let me check again. So if we do cos x is equals to cube root of negative 1 by 4. I'm doing it in degree, by the way. Okay, wait. No, I'm actually doing it in radians. I mean, we should do it in radians. So let me just change the angle. Okay, so if we do cos x is equals to cube root of negative 1 by 4, we get negative 0.62. Let's just take negative 0.63. Let's negative 0.63. So if we do cos inverse of that, um, we get 2.25. Okay, that is actually in fact the correct way. So I don't know if I did it right in the mock, but I think I tried it and maybe I didn't, because I think maybe it was too weird. So x is actually, maybe I didn't do it. I don't know why I didn't do it. Maybe I thought maybe, oh man, I think I need to change the range or something. But I think probably it wasn't needed here. So I don't know why I made mistakes remarks. 2.5. Man, my test went worse. I mean, mock went worse than I expected to. Okay, find the exact value of this. Okay, I think I also missed this for some reason. So cos cube x, if we integrate that, okay, so we are going to use an approach that I don't think so we used in O levels or AS. I don't think so, but yes, it's still valid. Like, it's the integration of A2. Come on, you need to go beyond the heavens and the earths to figure things out. You might not be the only honored one here. I mean, you need to become the honored one. So do you guys understand what I did? Okay, let me just make it student friendly, because sometimes you might get confused, like why, like maybe it's an equation, but maybe it's not. Okay, so we just broke down cos cube x, and then we do, we solve it. Not solve it. The thing is, cos square x is actually 1 minus sin square x, so we do it. Then we use substitution. We actually take u. Let's just say I'm not going to use u, since it might confuse some guys. So let d no, not even d, it might still confuse. Okay, let's just use u sin x equals to sin x. Okay, or u b sin x. You just can write whatever you want, I mean, if it's correct. So therefore it will become 1 minus u square du. So separate it. 1 du minus u square du. So we get u minus u cube 3 or sin x minus. And if you guys have noticed something, I haven't put the limits here. So either you can use plus c, or like maybe you don't need to just put the limits. That's troublesome. That's pretty troublesome. I'm just gonna skip through that. Okay, you guys don't need to watch it. Okay, so I'm done putting limits, and I think you guys should be able to do it from here. I mean, obviously, I'm not. I mean, yeah, you guys should be able to do it from here. But let's just solve it. Um. Okay, guys, and yeah, by the way, I know a lot of students who don't show this working, but you're supposed to show it. You can use the calculator to find the value, but you at least need to show that what are you doing. Just don't write this and just use calculator and write the value. So this is like a one value. This is we're gonna subtract it from. I'm not from. We're gonna subtract. Yeah, we're gonna subtract. Yeah, let's just. And after writing this line, you can just use your calculator find the values. You don't need to manually input each and every value. Like, I mean, you don't need to put values 2 times. But that's actually But what my suggestion would be, put this manually. Like, if you have time, find the value and then just use your calculator to find the value direct from here to check if your answer is correct or not. I mean, you might make a mistake here. Like, you might make a mistake here. Maybe I did. Who knows? Maybe. So let me just. And the quicker way is like actually input this on calculator and like put pi/3, find a value, write it, and yeah, let me just show you. So yeah, sine x minus sine x cube. Wait. Yeah. Wait, are we so yeah. Honestly speaking, I really don't think this is correct. This is correct. Let me just check. In fact, this is actually correct. This is actually correct. Okay, so the thing is, this question didn't specify do not use the calculator, so yeah, you can directly write this as this. I mean, you can directly go from this line to this line. You don't have to show any working of how you came from this line to this line. It's only 4 marks. You have done enough working for 4 marks. Okay, so and also you don't even need to show this line. Okay, you just write. You can directly write this line and write this line. But again, and I mean by putting values here, but you need to show this line. But again, why do I recommend writing this line? I mean, I have the marks given for time, so I know this is like the correct answer, and there's like no foolproof way to find out the correct answer from this question. But the reason I suggest to you for you to write this line, even though you might not lose any mark if you don't write this line specifically, is like, let's say you put pi/6 here and pi/3 here, then use the subtract version and put pi/6 here. I mean, not manually. You write this equation, you put pi/6, pi/3, then you obtain an answer, and then you subtract, use the subtract button, and then you put pi/6 in the equation, and then you get this. But there is like a chance that maybe you miswrote something here. So I think you might still get the marks. I mean, obviously the examiner will understand what you did, but that's not illegal. You're supposed to show this. You're not supposed to calculate manually. But let's say if you made a mistake here and your final answer is still correct, then I think you guys will lose a mark here. It's pretty possible, like, because it's wrong. Your final answer is correct. This is correct. What if this is wrong? You might lose mark. Hopefully that's clear. Man, I'm feeling like a teacher. But I think there is some common knowledge which I think every student should have, but I feel like a lot of students don't. And yeah, wait. You remember that I told you there was like a fun fact? Let me just show it here. Okay, not related to this question. Let me just show it here. In the books. Okay, the thing is the question paper solving is actually over. Okay, so this is just a fun fact. In the books, when you differentiate UV, like the formula that's given is like this. And for UV, I think this was also in the case in O-levels. Let me just quickly check. Okay, so I just checked my question paper from 2023 of additional maths, and actually this formula is not given there for some reason. I mean, it's given in A-levels but not in O-levels. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah. So this is actually not given in like the O-level question paper, but yeah, I'm just telling about what's given in the books. I'm not sure if it was like this in the A-level book. I mean, pure math 3 book or whatever, but I'm pretty sure this is how it was given in my O-levels book, additional maths. And I always had a question. The thing is, A plus B and B plus A are the same thing, right? And for U by V, we have to put V first and U second. I mean, because A minus B and B minus A are not the same thing. So I had a question. Okay, fine. If A plus B and B plus A are the same thing, then why don't we write the formula as... I mean, why are we not taught it as this? But this is U. I mean, just always remember, just put V first. No matter the formula, put V first and then put U. So that it's easy to remember. I know it's silly and it doesn't matter. So like, I myself did this because, but the thing is, the books did it like this. So I think even though it's silly, but I think it still matters of how the formulas were taught. But so the reason why I'm telling is that I checked the MF19, and in the MF19 the formula is given like this. I mean, like, okay, I mean, finally a formula sheet that knows logic. I mean, that knows sense, that has sense. I mean, why do we even teach it like this that in the first place? Like, just put V first, it's easier to remember. Otherwise you need to remember, okay, fine, if it's UV, then U should come first, and if it is U by V, then V should come first. I mean, it doesn't really matter what comes first in UV, but I mean, anyone can understand that, okay, fine, we can even write B first, but I mean, my question is like, why were we taught to write U first, even though it doesn't really matter, and even though it's easier to remember which comes first, and for both formulas if you put V first. So yeah, hopefully I understand. I know it was a silly point, but to me, I'm finally relieved to see MF19 have some sense, unlike the O-level books. Anyway, so this was like the question that is solved today. There is still some question left that I didn't get to solve. I mean, I wasn't able to solve today. I will try to solve them in the part 2, which hopefully will drop sooner than you're expecting it to, or sooner than I'm expecting it to. Well, by the way, just in case you guys don't know, when you write your name, write it in all block letter. I mean, you guys know, okay. I mean, the invigilator sometimes shouts. Okay, so this was like the part 1. Part 2 hopefully will drop soon, and yeah, till then, take care.